Alright guys, there's a little bit of a weird thing going on. I accidentally forgot to stream. I accidentally clicked record instead, but here we are. We are at Track Loans, and so far the action that you have missed, Giram was our pole sitter. He's fallen back into third place. Meanwhile, Notorious and Techno is the rest of the field, and in fourth place, big battle starting off. T7 Jake had been in fourth for a while, but unfortunately he did a big pit stop early on. Probably forgot to change his tires and has fallen back to the back of the field. As it seems like the top four are genuinely in the race of their own. Top three, actually. We're gonna put the stream up, available for everyone to watch in IMRP as well as RFTC. In the meanwhile, the top three have spread out a little bit.
Apparently Jake pitted even though there was a pit window.
Probably forgot to do a pit stop.
Oh, I think Notorious may get away from Techno here. Look at the 2-second gap.
Let's see. All right. Let's look to see how it's looking with Oceana. Actually, not as much action here. How about for any other positions? A little bit spread out. Not bad though. There does seem to be a big battle starting up though.
For second place here. Giram is closing in on Techno.
Indeed, that is true. Up the hill through into the club sector they go, and only about 4 car lengths separate the two cars here. A lot of rubber banding again going on from my POV as they make their way through the chicane. Was there somebody in the pace car? There is in fact somebody in the pace car driving around. I'm not quite sure who that was. But they are
in the pace car?
not quite sure.
Oh, it's Steph. Don't worry. He's
Okay. Looks like Giram hit a bit of the wall there on the hairpin. That's a bit of a costly mistake, as meanwhile, it appears that the first lap cars are there. First car we're going to see fall lap down, that is, I don't know who Hospital Gamer's actual user is or what he goes by, but let's see what, I think that, oh, that's Gray. Yeah, that's Gray there, and then he's falling a lap down. Our Porsche's gone wide. The Marlboro Porsche there. So far maintains itself. Meanwhile, the SVE Porsche and the Waifu Porsche being driven by Salami and Oceana respectively. Potentially stirring up a battle for 4th place. Out of the hairpin they go. And
Oh, looks like we have our first lap car here. Hospital Gamer and the AF Racing BMW.
Oh, Savon. He's too late. Poor guy. The stream is available to watch, and we do like, you know, seeing some people around here, so sorry for you, but hopefully things go very well. 5 spectators technically. So we've done the first 10 laps of the race. As it looks like there might be 3 cars here about to battle for 4th place. As Oceana has fallen a little bit back here to go through the chicane. They've learned their lesson, I hope, as they go quite off from the little curb there. Can I get fly perms to Savan? Oh, he's been teleported, okay.
Oh, pardon?
Never mind. Yeah, actually, as a spectator on this track, even behind the walls, you actually have a lot of options. There is a lot of area to explore. Kind of one cool thing about this track in a way that makes it kind of like a real track is just all the walkable areas. Meanwhile, how's it looking up there? And it looks like I see an overtake going on down the backstretch. But meanwhile, past the chicane, Oceana side by side. With Constantine, yeah. As there's a 3-car battle turning up for 4th place. All of them within a second. Same thing could be set for Luke and Ruben. So they make the way through Fil Rouge.
Ooh. So SVE versus Nichibotsu versus Cosmic. Wow. And I think we might see an overtake between Techno and Giram here. Techno's fallen back as Notorious has gotten away.
Might be comfortable enough to have a pit stop eventually. Not quite yet, but
Not yet
by any means. But I feel like with a gap like that, if you do a pit stop, you know, you don't need to worry about doing a bad pit stop, generally speaking. So,
yeah.
when that eventually comes around, definitely will come to their advantage. How is the battle looking back there for the 4th place spot? Banging. I think Oceana is... no. I'm having a lot of rubber banding, so it's hard to tell what's going on.
And then we have pace car shenanigans going on with Steph.
Meanwhile, Giram has made their way by in 2nd place, probably through turn number 1, making their way up through the crest from Fil Rouge into the club sector. The Marlboro Porsche right behind still, within a car length. A little bit spread out past the carousel, but he's gone wide. Giram has gone wide. The Marlboro Porsche closing in. Now it determines who is the better driver, and the Porsche has hit the wall. Oh, goodness. Well, looks like that's going to be the battle for 2nd for now.
Let's see, can Giram potentially chase down Notorious?
We'll see. Yeah, that was a big mistake there, and there's about 10 seconds spacing out the two.
Wow, there's 3 cars. There's 4 cars are on the lap down.
Oceana being chased down by the... it's hard to see all this lag spiking going on here. But they're being chased down by Salami, driving once again for SVE. as he flashes lights at them, potentially trying to make a distraction, although I don't think she's in range, but they smack the barrier off at turn number 4. And SVE Porsche now making their way by from Oceana. I believe. The big black
and Oceana's wife-mobile will be able to get him through, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad for interrupting.
No, it's okay. I thought that for a second there, they were completely stopped on the track, and I was very confused.
Oh, someone flipped. Marduk flipped, and it's at the same turn.
So it looks like they are a lap down, in fact. There's that Spectre. 10-second gap separating the leader from second place. Very dominant performance. Of course, on a small track like this, black cars are a pretty common occurrence. I just got to navigate through them. And there is the Huracan of Giram closing in on T7 Jake. Jake has a history of being the SLC official pace car driver. As here we go into turn number 1. Giram closing down the inside and cuts right through T7 Jake like butter. I think that there could be a thing with Jake here. He's probably using an SLC GTI style line, which might be hurting his face. He has rebounded quite a bit though since his pit stop. I'm gonna go back to watching Oceana. Oceana and Salami having a bit of a battle throughout the race today. What? Oh, you're driving that. Okay.
I think Jake flipped.
Is the pace car supposed to be smoking like that?
No, I did a little bit of shenanigans. Don't worry, I'll remove it.
Okay, I'm like, that might be a bit of an issue there. It looks like the pace car's on fire. As there's Hospital side by side. I'm not sure that's for position. We're gonna watch. No, they're not. As Giram is definitely running away from Tech now. They've not really been closing on Notorious in the meanwhile.
But pit window is almost open. We're on lap 21. Once lap 25, pit window is open.
Jake now makes his way out onto the backstretch. I'm not quite sure if he's racing for position with anyone. Actually, that's that Spectre right behind. So, in fact, Jake is he's lapped out, but he's racing for position for 9th place between him and Ed Spectre. Now they're the final turn onto the front stretch. And it's actually it's almost like there's a big lap car battle going on. As I see a Porsche that's not moving. There is a Porsche. I think there might have been a disconnection here. We're going to look over to see if that Porsche is even occupied.
Which Porsche are disconnected? What do they look like?
I'm making sure they are disconnected or not.
Oh, that's Cosmic.
Yeah, the 14 Porsche has disconnected. I'm not sure if that's a call for yellow or anything, but they are gone.
No, I think I know the driver, Epmir or Opmir.
That's looks like to me that would be Ruben here, potentially. Let's see.
Yep, Ruben.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, and the hospital disconnected too.
They're back in game, and yeah. They've been brought back to their car. I'm not sure how many laps they've done. And it is visible on the stream, probably. As Giram, these last couple laps, has been building up their gap. Notorious has the quickest time in the race, though. It's 51.966, so they have gone sub 52. Of course, winding down those laps, that's going to be significant. It's cold in my room. I'm going to put on a hoodie. And little by little, lap by lap, Giram has been building down that gap. He's been cutting down the gap. And potentially we might be seeing something starting up in a little. Of course, pit stops might become a consideration at some point soon.
Oh, Salami flipped!
Is it that corner?
Mm-hmm.
It is that. Oh my god.
I think the Halloween thingy on there scares the drivers to the point where they flip.
Oh my.
Alright, pit window is open.
This is generally the area where some people might want to start pitting. I'm not quite sure if it would be very preferable to do a pit stop.
But Notorious, from the looks of it, he may potentially be able to do a pit stop and still hold the lead.
Though at the same rate, there's a couple things for him to consider here. There's one is that the Giram has been easier on the tires, and they're going to potentially be going faster than lap by lap. But you want to keep on running down laps where you're going to have the same issue towards the end. So
also, don't do M commands because Techno's a mouse player and it'll ruin his thingy.
I don't do that during I don't do that when it's not an actual, you know. So we're good.
Alright.
Yeah. Looks like actually this lap Giram has fallen a little bit back in pace. It's actually not the case. It's more so Notorious has picked it up.
Oh, BPR is going to be the first pitter here. The number 22 of Expectradev.
So here they go, hopping out, getting back into their car. They make their way back onto the pits.
And we got another pitter. It's Fortune Squadra Corsa. number 12, I think. Yep, number 12.
Fortune has a big presence just in general between both SLC, IMRP, and of course RFTC. As I believe this is the same Fortune team, right?
This is kind of like a junior team. Fortune, Squadra Corsa.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and Giram has hit the barrier. And so has that Spectre. Chaos in the hairpin. As they make
This is
their way.
not good for Giram because Techno is still behind him.
Barely.
Oh, the SVE almost flips.
Giram has made their way into the pit lane. So has Techno Player. So a lot of it. Oh no! Oh wait, never mind. I keep on getting. Actually, no, he did hop out of his car. He gets back into his car.
It's gonna be close. Techno's out first.
And that gap just remains close. Oh, it's a smack to the wall. There's a car length. It looks like a betteretta for Techno Player, though. They make the way up Faux Rouge, and it's side by side for second place. Well, yeah, for second place still. That is how far they're ahead. Oh, wow, that is crazy. Notorious has a clean track ahead of them, and behind them, particularly.
Especially with that pit stop, since he didn't pit, he still has a lot of time ahead of them.
Only the top three in this race have remained unlapped, as we're side by side for second place into the chicane. Out of the chicane exit we go. Is anyone going to make any big mistakes? Head side by side through the front straightaway between Giram and Techno. As for some reason, Giram is shown as a lap down. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, it's because I hopped out of the car and ran to it without getting lapped. So let me fit this laps. So I know for sure that Giram is on the same lap as Techno, but he did a thing where he jumped out switching laps during his pit stop, and that really hurt him. Meanwhile, Giram has just barely stayed ahead of Techno. We head into the final turn into the front stretch. Wait, where's Techno? I mean, where's? Have I been right or wrong? There appears to be an issue with the lap counter. I think.
Should we call a caution to fix the laps?
Let me see. I know everyone else was about a lap down. I think it might have fixed itself. How's Techno looking? If he's a lap down, that's a problem. No, we're okay. We're okay.
Alright.
Yeah. That was a bit of a trip out, but yeah, I don't think there's anything off. I think it's just the fact that Giram jumped out and then crossed the start-finish line, and just their lap was a bit messed up for a little while. As we're about halfway done with this race, so I believe Notorious has been leading for a good chunk of today, and it does remain that way. I'm afraid of what stuff is showing you.
So, one of the pitters is Reflux, and it seems like Notorious hasn't pitted yet. We don't know what he's up to, but the gap is, he can pit if he wants.
27 Jake about to overlap the BMW driven by Refloits. As
Oh! Wait.
I just realized Notorious hasn't done a pit stop yet.
He has to do one mandatory pit stop though. Everybody has to.
He's probably just trying to run down these laps. He's got a huge gap built here. Pretty much at the level where if he does a pit stop, he's guaranteed to stay ahead. I think that was what he was trying to wait for, was for them to do a pit stop. With the knowledge that they're going to be on more worn out tires than he is going to be on. Because Giram is a lot better than Notorious, I'd say, on saving tires.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he's already done his pit stop. As here is Oceana now through the pit lane as they complete their pit stop.
I think Notorious is up to something. I think he may be trying to drag it out or something like that.
Yes. Well,
so like on the final lap before thingy's closed, he's most likely going to pit. That's what I can get.
it's definitely lap by lap here. Giram is catching on Notorious. They've downed the gap about a second or two over the course of the last lap. So definitely might be a consideration at some point soon.
Wait, apparently Notorious pitted.
No, he's not. Or unless I'm not, or am I watching the wrong person? No, I'm not. He's not pitted. Okay, he's still maintaining his huge gap here.
Alright, Constantine is pitting.
And they get out of the pit lane here.
Apparently Notorious pitted.
No. I've been
Alright.
watching them. Doesn't seem to be the case.
Alright.
Unless I'm wrong. Then, of course, I have the footage that can be reviewed.
Let me see. Let me just look at the stream. Did he pit in the... I ran out the track. Oh, I think BPR's retiring here. And there goes BPR number 22.
Looks like the SVE Porsche about to catch up to Oceana. Potentially make a battle here for the 5th place spot. And make their way around the hairpin.
Alright, Luke Gaming says he's pitted, and I can confirm that.
It's side by side for 5th place here. On to the front stretch. As Oceana will get a better exit out of the final turn. Onto turn number 1 to go. As they cut the first corner. It seems to be a very valid tactic with these cars. It's a lot smaller, a lot better suspension than the SLC cars, which tend to struggle there.
Are there any other races today, or?
Yes, although there is a pretty big gap. There will be a practice session for. There will be an open practice session for like every class. Well, almost, I won't say every class, but a lot of the classes will be having free practice between 10 a.m. and 1. And then 2 p.m. will be the micros. I mean, will be mid-car. Then 4 p.m. will be the micros. 6 p.m. will be the rod spots. Not a whole lot today planned, but there is still a lot to go around. And tomorrow is the really big day.
Ooh, big day. Interesting.
Yep.
Alright, I'm now to look at Nichibotsu. In the waifu mobile. Look at this.
There's a possibility Notorious might be closing in on. Well, actually, don't quote me on this. I'm actually gonna look at Techno. Well, not quite actually.
I think the gap is slowly increasing between Notorious and Giram. Oh, I think it hasn't changed.
It's been pretty consistent these last couple laps. As
it all comes down to one mistake.
Yeah. Now, if he does have to pit by lap 45, those laps are coming in pretty quickly for Notorious. He might just be trying to stretch it out as far as he can to get a really good set of tires for the last couple laps of the race. So he makes his way into turn number 1. I've also noticed as there's fewer drivers on the track, the lag has been getting a little bit better. There's a bit of a smack to the wall. There's Notorious closing in on T7. Jake about to put him 2 laps down. As Notorious stays out yet another lap. Yeah, it's... Oh.
So, the people I know who have pitted are Reflux, EPR, SVE, I think, Salami Salad, Technoplayer, Giram. Is it possible that Jake had pitted?
I believe it... Yeah, well, yeah, he did pit. He really messed his race up, though, in the process. But, yeah. I mean, I would personally give him some slack. He went from 4th place all the way to last.
Oh, and Salami Salad is also pitting.
Now the SVE car making their way out of the pit lane. They've fallen back from Oceana by quite a gap. I don't know if Oceana has done a pit stop yet, but
no, he has.
All right. Well, in the meanwhile, there's 2 more laps for Notorious to do a pit stop.
And there goes Air Racing. I think that might be no, it's Hospital Gamer who's pitted.
So Notorious here, the next lap. Are they going to pull it in? No. They're going to stretch it out just to the very, very limit.
And here comes Jake. He enters pit road.
Jake plays it safe in the Freedom Racing car. Or what was it? No, steering. Goodness. That's where he was from last race when IMRP was here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, again, Notorious. This is his last opportunity, I think, to get his pit stop in before. I don't know. Is there a penalty for not pitting?
3-second penalty. Good.
Oh, that's not going to affect him in any way. So if he's going to be taking that penalty, if that's the case. He's completely gone without a pit stop.
Hang on. If he stayed out, then does that mean he pitted?
No,
I think Steph might be right. I'm not sure.
We'd have to review the footage and look at the times at some point to determine that. But I don't know. Was the penalty? Did you say the penalty was like 3 seconds?
Yeah.
That's not going to affect him in any way.
Yeah.
We are 20 laps to go, now 19 for Notorious. We make our way down turn number 1. I'm probably going to be uploading the actual race footage once this is finished. As Techno Player and Giram are back at it. Looks like a big mistake has been made by Giram. They've fallen back into 3rd place by about a second and a half here. As we make our way through the carousel.
Oh my
once
god.
Again.
Luke absolutely cheesed the final chicane. Wait, that was not Luke, that was Nikki. My bad.
Oops. As Jake has said that he's talking about him kiting the final corner.
And Salami has flipped once again.
Imagine if guys didn't have auto flip and flips cause cautions, we probably would have seen like 4 cautions by now.
Yeah.
We see 3 cars here. That
But
is...
if that's the case, then...
Ooh! Techno's gonna cut through. And I'm not sure that's for position. We're gonna have a look there. No, it's not for position. Between Luke Gaming and I think that's for Floyd's or Salami.
Did... He flipped! Nichibotsu back at it again!
Who flipped there?
Nichibotsu. Read the Manga Kids has flipped yet once again.
Poor Oceana. Poor Oceana. This track is just PTSD inducing.
But Salami Salat may have the world record for the most flips at this track.
Yeah, true. Usually when you flip on loans, your race is done. So that could actually be. Well, no, actually, the exception is probably Time Attack. We'll see where Time Attack goes because those cars are extremely flip prone. What the? They're very flip prone. So That might be challenged.
Good. I should have taken a picture and turned it into a speech bubble.
I never realized how much of a meme that is going to be, but that's honestly that's going to describe this race. I haven't gotten a single car flipping on that turn, by the way.
Oh.
Of course, that could be bound to change. I'm currently watching Oceana and Salami now, and they're somehow good. Now, Salami cuts the final turn. I think it was hard to tell.
Did he gain?
I couldn't tell.
Oh, I wish he. Oh,
You're evil. You are evil.
It's funny though.
As Oceana cuts, what the? That is caught in 4K. You could watch the stream there.
I feel like Oceana's just had enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna be watching Nick here. See if he's being a naughty guy. I don't think there's any action. Is there any action for the lead? No, there's not. So, or for second even. So, let's see.
What's happened to Giram?
He's made a couple mistakes and he's fallen back.
He almost hits the wall in the first turn as he goes up a rouge.
We call it full rouge, by the way, in SLC. Full, you know, like there's like full letter. It's like a yeah, it's like the
oh.
Yeah. As Nikki also cuts the grass slightly. Man, he's a bit of a sender here. Anyways, I'm gonna watch the Taurus. They've been dominant. What'd you say?
We're almost done with the race. It's almost 10 laps to go. Blimey.
Yeah, it's been almost, I think it's been about 45 minutes so far. It might be finishing a bit under an hour, but that was because I was expecting there to be cautions. That could be the thing. Cautions do cut a lot of time out, or well, they add a bunch of time. So,
alright.
We don't really do cautions. We mostly do red flags and like wrecks and all. They don't really happen in HRC.
I think I heard of your league like way before I created RFTC. I think I watched a video of something. It was a race around the circuit or something. I'm not so sure.
it's possible. We could talk about this potentially after the race. I've been doing stuff for a while. And this track, this is actually like the oldest active track on the schedule, so it does kind of show with the way that it's built. But
hang on, I think Jake has retired. Yeah, Jake has retired.
yeah, Jake's been retired. And he's been nagging at people for cutting.
Oh yeah.
He's invited Mr. Monaco, another SLC driver, to watch people cut the final turn. I guess that's going to be their form of entertainment while this race is going on. As Guillermo exclaims, "I'm so dead." There is a possibility to actually DNF on this track from crashing. I know. There's a couple turns here. You could go and get stuck on the wall. For example, the straight down the hairpin. That barrier to the left, that'll get you.
Ooh.
It actually killed the leader during the Page Grand Prix in the GTI race this year. So.
Oh, that is gonna suck.
Pretty much so. Especially when you were dominating, like, it was like to the last 5 laps, and he was like dominant the whole time. Yeah, those suck. But you know, that's the thing about this track. It's not a nice track. As Guillermo is around on the hairpin. It's not a track that's going to be nice to you. It will punish you if you make a mistake here. There's not a lot of room for error.
I say, just to prevent people from ever corner cutting again in any events, at the grass, I say add like an invisible barrier. Guillaume is pitting?
It's generally not a problem. Is Guillaume... Yes. It's generally not a problem for people to cut that chicane because we tend to be a lot stricter on cuts. Like, if you do a cut like that in SLC, that's like an automatic 10-second time penalty if you're caught. So, people tend not to cut.
Oh, and Guillaume's lap got screwed.
Has it, though?
Yeah, he's not supposed to be a lap down.
Actually, if you look at Notorious is visibly ahead, so... I think he is actually a lap down.
I think Notorious may pull an Endy. Just for some context,
Lap the whole field?
Endy lapped the... yeah.
You know, I've seen it happen in 8-car fields. I've never seen that happen in a 13-car field. It's gone down to 10, but regardless, there was 13 starters, and he did lap every one of them up till the last 3 guys here. So, if he could somehow manage to lap Techno, that's just insane. It's gonna probably have to take Techno making a couple mistakes though, as they make their way through chicane.
Oh my god, Nicky has the most corner cuts out of everybody.
Yeah, there is actually a battle, I believe, going on between Salami and Luke Gaming. That is for the 6th place spot. Salami has made an overtake this time by, I believe. Yes. It's crazy. They're 3 laps down, but they're still on pace with each other. These long races without cautions, you know, things do tend to wind down. But it appears in this case it's been a little bit cleaner between these two. There is a lot of lap cars, and that is a surprise to me, but...
is Salami blinking a hospital to let him by?
Could be the case. I think only about 15 seconds separate the leader from Techno. So here's Techno now. With 6 to go, we are only a couple laps to the finish here. And a reminder that there is actually a podium up on the pit building.
It has a special bottle.
Yes, it has a special bottle inside of a coffin, and a coffin-shaped trophy. It is Halloween. So.
Also, whoever wins the race, they get to have a burnout. I think, like, the top 3, they'll be allowed to have a burnout. Like...
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. There's, let's go back. How's Salami doing? Looks like Salami has been overtaken yet again.
And here we go. 5 to go. Oh, Notorious bumps into the wall, the pit exit wall there, as he goes into the Touge.
He's not going to have many issues, though. He's got a big gap developed. He's pretty much home free. As long as he doesn't crash out of the race, he's pretty much good. This is one track, again, I'd say where it is possible to crash out pretty easily if you're not paying attention. But it's also, if you're a really good driver, you should be good to go. He's made his way by. He's overlapped almost everyone. The only person left is Techno that stayed on the lead lap. And that's just because they've been doing as good as they have been. He does have a penalty.
Lapped.
Maybe. It's kind of a little pushing it here, I'd say. But despite not pitting, Notorious has just been absolutely dominant. So it looks like not pitting could have been, or should have probably be the way to go.
I think. Wait, doesn't kudos mean like keep going or good job
Something
in
like that.
Italian?
I don't know. I'm a West Coast American. I don't really know.
Oh
Yeah, yeah. I suppose Mr. Monaco could confirm that if he'd like to. As meanwhile, we're seeing Notorious coming around. We are now with 4 laps to go for Notorious as they're making their way through turn number 1.
I bet Oceana will flip at this exact turn.
You can't be that cruel.
He doesn't. But because of that flip, he's become a meme.
It really has. As looks like Luke and Salami are still at a 4th position for 5th place, or 6th place actually. As they rounded nearly bumper to bumper, side by side here, making their way into the hairpin.
I just...
Yeah,
2 to go! Wait, actually 3 to go, my bad. I think we might finish under like the 50-minute mark, potentially.
maybe? I was expecting these cars to have lap times of like 55 rather than like 51. So, because I was used to the MRP times, these cars are faster than MRP cars by a little bit.
Oh, Grim hits the wall there. Oh, cosmic flips! Legendary flips! Constantine has flipped.
I only caught the end of it.
Sorry.
There's our leader. And they clear by them. As we see the white flag in the air for the leader, Notorious Era. It's a dominant performance from them. They've been rounding out the field in absolute domination. Legendary Void has fallen down 2 laps as our leader, Notorious Era. He's just got to go around the track one more time to win this. It's the last time around the carousel. And I believe this might also mark an era for this chassis car. I don't know if you're moving to the more modern chassis next season. So this could also have a mark for this era of racing. As the next generation of A-chassis racing continues on, making our way down the backstretch into the chicane. No flip to call. Making her way around the final couple turns here. Your winner is Notorious Era,
As he will win the Spooky Night Grand Prix.
and there is a battle for second turn on, or a battle up for position here between Luke and Salami. They make their way around the final turn. Luke will stay ahead.
So this means that Legendary, Luke Gaming, Salami Salah, and Nikki have to stop their car.
Yeah, you guys chill. Nikki. So we're gonna watch here for Techno. Techno makes their way across the line in fashion. In second place, our podium. Oh no! Spin across the line. It is Giram. Your race winner, though, is Notorious.
I managed to get the leaderboard, so everything's alright.
Alright, can I set grab them negative 100 or negative 50?
Yeah, go ahead. As here goes Notorious.
Or are they gonna go into the pit? Oh.
Oh, it's F3X. Is it? How the hell? Wait, could you please give me F3X? I want to give him burnout.
Oh, no, he'll be able to if he's been set grabbed.
F3X.
He should be able to do a pretty big smoke out actually. If these things have anything close to higher smoke. Is he here?
No.
Yes, he is. Probably needs to take a break. Needs to take a breather. I'm gonna do an M command.
Okay, so Notorious did pit on lap 33 or 34.
Okay. It honestly wouldn't matter if he had a penalty or not, though. He's so dominant that it wouldn't change the results.
Wait, how do I get B-tools? Alright, so let's get the podium. Where's Giram and Techno?
Gear's doing donuts.
Where is he? Oh! He is. So... Firstly, we're gonna do a podium picture. Let's do it on the track.
Oh, where's Techno?
We're gonna do the podium picture. We don't have the podium thingy yet. Oh, wait, we don't even have the... Oops. Oh, here's Techno. Where's Notorious? Where's the... There he is. Wait, oh, Notorious should be in the middle. So, Giram on...
You could probably line up the other way around.
Yeah, like this. This is... Oh, could you guys turn on your lights?
You know, if they line up the other way,
There
we
we
could
go.
probably get a shot of that corner.
Oh, let's do 2 shots. So this one and then...
Alright. Is there a
Guys,
dude
sit-
still setting laps? 1 second.
I'm not sure. But either way, I'll have the leaderboard screenshot, so it's alright.
Alright.
Also, how do I get F3X again?
Oh, you want me to F3 you?
Yes, please.
You sit. Yeah, I'll just do. Did that work?
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, have you taken the picture?
No, I'll do it right now.
You should also try and take a picture of Notorious, like, doing a... Like, all 3 of them, like... You know, the Corvette doing the final burnout? The C7R?
Yeah.
I was thinking we should try that.
We good. Alright, I got the first one. You want them to turn around the other way?
Yes, please.
Alright. Turn the cars around, guys.
Man, that was a race to remember.
Wish there was a little bit more lead action, but yeah. A lot of flips. A lot of flips. That could have the record for the most flips in a race.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, despite this, I only caught the aftermath of 1 flip.
Wait, did you at least catch him before he flipped back over?
I only... The most I caught was like a car half in the air. Alright, we're gonna take another one.
I'm gonna mean that.
Alright. Don't jump out of the cars, by the way. Who's the...
Gear.
Alright, everyone should be set grab. I got the photos. I'll post
Alright.
them. You guys,
Burnout time.
burnout time. You guys head to the front stretch and go do some donuts.
Burn it down. Y'all can burn it down. I think I might break the game.
Oh, this is gonna cause some lag.
I might make the smoke like less.
Alright, once you...
Man, this is one to remember. They're burning it down in the garage. This is beautiful.
smoke inhalation. Oh, here goes Techno about to do donuts. Or at least to drive around.
Alright, for Nichibotsu. Just for you.
Oh, what the hell?
Like filtering. This feels so evil, but then it feels so funny.
Alright, once you guys are ready, stop your cars. And I'll set grab you. And we'll get to the podium. Alright.
Oh yeah, let me turn off smoke. Remove. Remove. And where is Notorious? There he is.
Alright. You can now jump out of your cars.
Alright, should I TP them?
Here, I'll do it. So, third place,
do it
you're
inside.
gonna be over here. You're gonna be over here, Gear.
I fell out the map.
And you're gonna be over here. And then our winner, or sorry, second place, what the fuck?
Where's Techno? Oh, there he is.
Let me teleport them. Boom. Alright, so turn behind you. If you guys look behind you, there's something in those coffins. And it's not a dead body, I promise. Oh, why is there only 2 drinks? What?
Oh, I think I took one.
God damn it. Okay. Sorry, Techno. No witch piss.
Wait.
Just
I don't.
make yourself just invisible yourself, I guess. Fuck. I am sorry, Techno. I'm sorry, Techno.
No way. Should we shut down so that at least
Alright.
Techno gets his own
Fine.
bottle?
Well, yeah, we'll shut down. We'll do this again. We're doing the post-race stuff. Did we do interviews by chance?
Yeah.
Alright. We can start ahead with that, I suppose. In the meanwhile.
What? We need to get the race winner here.
Alright, let's do that again. I'll teleport them.
And this time I'm not gonna take a bottle.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna attempt that again.
It's kind of sad to see that a few of the cars here didn't participate. So, like BMW Team Project X, TRM, the Coca-Cola number 92, Snowblind DMS, Project Enduro, and Nitrotech Competition and Zero GT. Bro, imagine if Otto was here. The battle would have been crazy.
Just take your drink, Giram, if you haven't already. Yeah. You can walk up to them, okay. Okay, we're getting Techno back. Oh, Notorious is here too. Notor...
Oh, he's here.
Yep. Yep.
Let Techno get his drink. Techno. There we go.
Ooh, alright.
Wait, shouldn't I, like, be in the background or something?
Yeah, I'll probably just chill out here. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That was Krotowski kick. I was trying to do the F on podium song. Oh, man overboard. Alright. I don't know if they're... Oh, he just threw his drink.
Womp, womp.
Alright.
Lost his drink.
Do you want to move into an interview? Right, with there's one person, there's Giram here. There's also Jake. Good choice.
I'm gonna do interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ow, Jesus. Alright, Techno said he will be joining, but let's talk to Gear. Wait. Alright, so Giram, today's race, the Spooky Night Grand Prix. How do you feel about your third place finish?
Pretty shit. I was hoping to have a good fight with Notorious. That obviously didn't happen. And I had a skill issue throughout the whole race, and my hands and fingers both hurt. This was more painful than actual endurance racing, which is annoying.
Damn.
I've heard I've seen 2 dimensions of him already. It seems like last night you were out of breath, and this night you're out of breath for a whole different reason.
Yeah.
Well, there's more opportunities where it comes from, man.
Alright, now to bring Techno to the stage.
Oh, fuck me, I'm out of water.
Oh,
I have to get up out of my seat.
Alright. Techno, second place finisher. Thoughts on the race, and how do you feel?
Are they chatting?
Techno? Techno? Oh, he has to fix his mic. He doesn't have one.
Here's you have Dale
Man,
Ross.
I should have brought a ghost outfit to this event. Nah, no.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. You're dressed up as an Asian farmer. I mean that with the best intentions.
Whatever you say. Nah, I do hope that Savanako can highlight this because this one, man, this one was. Oh, now to bring Techno up.
All right.
So, Techno, second place finisher. How do you feel, and what are your thoughts of today's race? Techno, did your mic cut out? Oh,
Wait, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, the race went very good because I only got to practice like an hour before the race, since it started when I was asleep. And so in the end, I found the pace actually during the race, which was not the ideal thing. But I'm very happy with B2 because realistically it was the most I could do. And I had a very nice battle with Guillaume, which I enjoyed very much. I did a few mistakes and lost a bit of seconds, but managed to catch up even in the pit stop. And yeah, in the end, I'm very happy even to be the only driver actually in the lead lap at the end of the race. It was not easy at all. This is a very challenging track with all the sausages you have to go fast that want to unsettle your car, or the hairpin, which is in my opinion the most difficult part of the track. So yeah, I have to be very consistent and keep concentration much high.
Alright. So, if you were to ever return back at this track, what do you think you'd want to improve on the most?
So around this track, I think I was losing a bit of time, probably in sector 2, because I still didn't really figure out how to do the hairpin. Because there was a very steep downhill after it. So I think the sooner you go into the downhill, the faster you go. But I just couldn't find the right braking point. I had the right feeling when the tires were actually very worn out, since we had more than in the car. So it was easier to do hairpin, and I found a comfortable pace when tire wear hit about 50%. Which wasn't Guillaume's case, and that is mainly why I didn't really, I did really manage to catch him up when in the late stages of the stints.
Alright. Where is Notorious? He's not here. So unless Notorious doesn't join, then thank you for coming in and watching the live stream of the Spooky Night G Grand Prix.
Hard race, but it was fun. But I'm sad that I lost my drink. Man, that is Kimi right there. All right. I mean, if you want to say anything, yeah, we could go right ahead.
Well, I think for everybody that tuned in for today's race, and I do hope that next time we ever get the chance to host, then yeah, I'll be back. See ya.
Right. Honestly, quite good here. Seeing how IMRP and RFTC have been doing at this track this year. Very excited to see next year's cars on this track because they are actually quite similar to GTI. So they should run a lot better. So, with that in mind, we do hope to see, honestly, either series here next year. So,
Alright.
that should be it. There is more on today. We're going to close up this stream. But there is more on today, of course. There is a little bit of an mission period between now and 2 p.m. That's going to be between now and the mids cars. Of course, mids car practice is starts at 1, but the actual race is going to be at 2 p.m. 4 p.m. will be Formula Micro, and 6 p.m. is going to be the ROTS mods. Then, of course, once we move on to 8 p.m., we might be doing real mods. We'll see. And that should be it for today. It's not a super busy day. There is still a lot of races going on, a lot of action. So we'll see you guys later on.
See ya.